Hey, good morning, y'all. Here we go again, a little more barefoot knowledge. We're going to look into Cain and Abel. So we're going to pick up in Genesis 4, probably like verse 2, and this is where she's giving birth to Abel. And she again bare his brother Abel, and Abel was a keeper of the sheep, but Cain was a tiller of the ground. What's the difference there? Big difference. Let's take a look at that real quick. So, remember when Jesus fed the 5,000, we talked about the bread. How did the people there see the imagery of that bread? Man worked to till the ground, to grow the product, to grind it into flour, to create the bread, to bake the bread. So, man had placed their image on it. So, once man placed his image on it, it couldn't reproduce again though, could it? Man destroyed the seed. But Jesus multiplied the bread. So he multiplied not only the works of God who produced the seed, but he also multiplied the works of man. So the next thing is the fish. Where did the fish come from? What about the sheep that Abel raised? Was a sheep clearly not a possession or a creation from God, not man? Was bread clearly a creation from man, not God? I'm asking you, what do you think? So what's the difference here? We're seeing a huge difference. Cain is laboring, tilling the ground, working the ground to plant the seed, to fight the weeds, fight the thorns, fight the briars. And what's it say over here? Thorns and thistles shall it bring forth to thee. And in the sweat of your face you shall eat bread till you return to the ground. So here's Cain fighting to grow this. He's probably growing this because they're not allowed to eat meat yet. No one's mentioned them eating meat, right? So Cain may be feeding himself. He may be feeding Abel. But let's look at this. Adam. Adam went to till the ground, right? Use the seed. So Adam loves Eve, or knows Eve. She gives birth to Cain and Abel, right? So therefore Adam loves Eve. She's the father of all living, or the father of all living. She's the mother of all living. Therefore she gave children unto Adam, and then bore a second son unto Adam. So would Adam not love Eve, Cain, and Abel enough that he would be willing to till the ground, work the seed, fight the weeds, do all this by the sweat of his brow to feed them? So what about Cain? Would Cain be willing to work the ground, till the ground, fight the weeds, do all this to feed his brother? We're going to look into that. I don't think he was. I think it was a lot more labor. Plus, you have to stop and think there was no currency in that day. So what could he charge Abel for the bread that he made? Good question, right? Let's read on. But unto Cain his offering was not respected, and Cain was very wroth, and his countenance fell. Now Abel's was respected. So why was Abel's respected? Because Abel knew, God, you gave me these sheep. I have tended to them. I've done what you asked, and they multiplied. What did Cain do? Here's a seed that I planted. Here's a seed that I sown. Here's a seed that I fought weeds. I fought all this stuff to grow. Here's what I did. Could it be that? And it was not respected. Did Cain lose the sight of the seed originally was produced by who? The Creator, right? So could it be? We're going to keep looking into this. I think it's very interesting what is happening here. Oh, by the way, the first time currency is mentioned in the Bible would be Genesis 23:16 with Abraham, and he bought a cave Machpelah for 400 shekels of silver, and it says current money with the merchants of that time. So money wasn't around or even mentioned in the Bible. So no currency was around. Something to think about, y'all. Y'all think about it. We're going to read on tomorrow more into this and go a little deeper. There's some other things I want to show you guys. Kind of prove the point, maybe. Hey, I love you guys. Thanks for listening, though.